All the places we go.
And here we are. We're live now.
Oh no.
It's true. We are. There's people in the chat. We were just talking about Dan's particular form of athleticism.
I just remember Dan talking about how he was nude all the time. Like
All the time. It's
I'm
legal.
just like reading something on my character sheet, then I hear Dan's like, and then I took off all my clothes, and I'm like, well, I should have been paying attention.
Well, hell, this is where it got good.
I'm like, whoa, okay.
It's totally legal.
And then it's like, and then Chuck and Dan are like, it's totally legal to be naked in Topeka. And I'm like, strange how you guys just knew that law. Like,
It
just
was
boom,
no,
right
it was
there.
a big deal for a while because there was a dude who was
There was
testing
a guy
that
doing
out.
it. He
Hey,
was
Melissa,
living
thanks
it
for
up.
the sub.
A guy.
There was a dude
okay.
not named Chuck
Or Daniel.
who was testing that shit out. It was in the newspapers and everything, and
Yeah.
like the police are like, it's fine if he wants to go do yard work completely naked. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Ashley gave us a sub too.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh. Apparently we just gotta talk about naked dudes more often.
We do.
I
It's
know,
the
right?
trick.
It's what I want.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for years.
For years.
You
whole
want to grow
time.
your channel, you put the feet together like this.
Oh no, Chuck puts the feet
That's the real
together
crime.
and then puts my face between them.
I do.
Oh,
It's
no.
Oh god, it was still gross.
oh, what button was that? That's the wrong button. I hit backspace so I can get to the emojis.
See
Just
those
like that.
Emojis.
Just like that.
Ah,
See, what's great is I had to explain the feet thing to some of my Watercolors and Warriors players because they're like, they didn't know it. And so I had to explain the feet thing. And I'm just like, what's great is the first time the foot dude showed up in a game was during Curse of Strahd when I ran it before.
Mm-hmm.
And you're all about to go in the same town. So
It's almost come full circle.
Ashley's not a fan. They call it feet on parade. I don't know.
Had to give him the old birds and the feet talk.
The birds and the feets.
Anyway, let's play a game because that's why we're here.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's either to talk about naked dudes, talk about putting the feet together like this, or playing Forbidden Lands.
Oh, well, if it's a choice.
Forbidden indeed.
I mean, it's really not a choice.
It's not.
So we can go back to the quest giver and start, talking to him about naked dudes and putting the
feet?
feet together. Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Maybe he'll
to.
pay us to go away.
We can totally turn this around on that village mayor guy or whoever he is.
Is it?
I didn't really like him. I think he's the one I slapped around a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he deserved it.
Brought him
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, that was a golden moment right there.
That felt good to me. It felt good.
Man,
Right.
I can't believe he made such an accusation just right, in your
Right?
face.
How
It's
dare-
horrible.
How
dare.
dare he?
Yeah. How dare he talk down to you like that?
Oh.
Dare he?
Oh.
Oh, I see what you did. we're doing short jokes now. Okay.
Anyway, Forbidden Lands, Thunder Rift. We're still in Barracks Keep, as the map clearly says. I just revealed all the map because I'm done dungeon crawling in it. So now you all are looking for a key to open up a magically locked box to steal shit.
As we do.
But before we get back to that, let's do some character introductions. And we'll start off with you, Bert. Who are you playing?
I'm playing Mifune, the large farmer boy who really wants to be a thief because, thieves have been glamorized his whole life. You steal stuff to get ahead, son. That's what he was always taught.
That's it.
And if someone tells you that you're too big to be a thief, you punch him right in the face.
Right?
And then you sneak away.
That's
how
it.
you do it.
Hard punch, clean getaway. That's it. All right.
They can't see you. that you've done your job right.
Next we got Dan. Dan and his new pets.
Yeah. I'm playing Conifer, our druid mage healer guy whose main purpose in life is to attempt to not get eaten at this point.
It's the real adventure.
That's basically it. My goal is to not be consumed by McGavin.
I mean, I think you should set something more attainable because that's inevitably going to happen. It's just
My
it's a
goal is
question of
to
when,
not get eaten by McGavin today.
There you go. There you go. Much more manageable. I don't know. That's short, Jake.
Boost train is
one day at a
close.
time.
I'm not gonna get on my phone fast enough for a boost train. Oh well. All right, Jake.
Well, I'll be playing Ayan Fenlar, purveyor of fine goods. Purveyor. He doesn't have a place to actually purvey said goods, but he does have a lot of goods that he's been keeping in various sacks, soggy blankets that he's looted. Really, he's got a lot of stuff that he'll be able to sell to, at this point, no one, because, you just gotta keep finding loot, no matter who has it.
Yeah. There you go. Hustle is real. Next up, we got Jeff.
Hi, I'm McGavin. I'm a halfling, a hunter, and I eat them, and I absorb the power, and I get stronger, because there can be only one halfling. I recognize that there are some potential plot holes in some of these goals and designs, but anybody who brings them up usually gets eaten, so it's not really a problem. Also, Conifer, you got something on your neck. Right here, you might want to just...
Right from here to here.
Yep, right there.
Oh, fantastic. Jeremy.
I'll be playing for Bowdy. I'm just a simple, run-of-the-mill dwarven mercenary who's got a young child's soul trapped in his axe, and we're on a false adventure to find his mother's killer.
That's great.
It's probably also McGavin.
Yeah, makes your mother proud.
Technically, we found the killer, but, it's not important to really, let's leave it in the past, I think.
Yeah.
I don't really want to, I'm not above lying to the child.
What?
And we don't know about there being a child in your axe, right? I can't.
No one does, I think.
Oh, you've heard him talk to it,
I
but
heard you talk to him. Oh, yeah. That's
Can't hear the axe talk back, so we just have to assume for Bowdy's a little off right now.
Sure, it happens, Talk to your tools.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Dan talks to his tools while he's playing pool. I mean, it's just a regular thing.
and you can do it for illegally, like in his town, apparently. Just sitting in the front lawn, just talking to your tool.
Oh, speaking of tools, I got a magical cod piece last time. That's
you
very
did.
fun.
True.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it
remember.
hangs from my silver buckle.
That's
For
wonderful.
the only pieces of clothing I wear.
Silver buckle and a magic cod piece.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful. All right. So last session, we wrapped up with you all having killed this giant ass ice spider. As you continue your search for this key to get into the magical box. Now, there's only a handful of rooms that you haven't covered, so I've revealed the map. Yeah, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms you haven't been in yet. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's put some numbers on things.
And also should be noted that my magical cod piece said that the key would be in one of these rooms.
That is true. You asked your magical cod piece.
I said, "Hey,
I'm not gonna keep going. Never mind.
hey, where's the key?"
Point me in the right direction.
And it did. It did.
Well, I mean, it looks like room number 5 is to the left of us.
Sure. Yeah, so you all make it into room number 5. This
We're
is
coming high or low?
Yes.
Both?
Right. I'll come in from the bottom. That's the way I like it.
Also, completely legal in Topeka. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, this is a dining room. The center of the room is dominated by this big ass oak table. There's a thin crack in the ceiling that's allowing like cold winds to kind of blow in and swirl around the room. A little bit of, light snow dusting. Every so often, oily flakes of dirty snow. Yeah, we don't care about any of that. The two important parts are there's 2 places set at the table, one on each end of this thing. The dishes look ancient, cracked. It looks like they were once very high quality, but not so much anymore. The goblets and cutlery are tarnished, but they look like they're fashioned of a fine silver. Could be valuable. Along one wall, there is a glass-doored cabinet that displays a variety of china, glassware, stuff like that. Things you would expect to find in your grandma's china cabinet.
What shape is the china in?
So yeah, it looks like at one point these things were really nice, but now they all look worthless. They're covered with tiny fractures, peppered with chips and nicks. Why don't you give me a scouting test there, Finlar? Stream, is the music too loud? You pulled 2. Okay.
Bad.
So, kind of you look inside like a little bit. I can turn it down some. There we go. Yeah, like the glass, a little grimy with the just age and dust, but you force the cabinet doors open to get a closer look, and it all looks, like I said, just worthless at this point. But you do find a small silver bell. It's in perfect condition, shiny, clean. I said, I'm gonna show it here. It's kind of hard to see in this.
Might be magical.
Show to all.
Yeah, does it ring when I ring it? Ooh, it's spiffy.
Yeah. So you grab the bell and you give it a ring, and it chimes. It does. Ding, 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 ding. And all of a sudden, on the table and a little bit on the ground next to you, all of a sudden, food appears. Very delicious looking food. Looks like, elvish variety food. Lots of, flatbreads and, I don't know, greens and other elvish things. Some nice wine.
You said it was food.
All in very nice plates and bowls and china. Plenty of food. More than enough food for all of you.
An Olive Garden lunch appeared.
In Olive Garden, all you can eat soup, salad, and breadsticks appears before you with a pitcher of their peach Bellini iced tea. That is in fact what I had for lunch today.
It's not a bad choice.
I like that. The chicken and gnocchi.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Well, this will go great with our magic water sphere.
Did that go well with your avocado toast too, Chuck?
I don't like avocado toast.
Was your man bun? Come on.
I had one when I was much younger. I had really long hair. In fact, Ashley thinks it's very creepy that, when we first met, I had super long hair, and then I buzzed it off, and then later on I grew really long hair. You can hear Ashley fucking yelling about this in the other room. But every time I buzzed my hair, I don't know what possessed me. I'm just like, I'm keeping it. So out in the garage, I've got 2 full fucking ponytails that are just a head of Chuck hair just hanging on the wall. I
So you
understand that
scalp
it's
yourself
quite
and
disgusting,
you
but
save it.
Ashley protests to it so much that I have to keep it.
Now you
Keep at
can't.
it,
Put
man.
two,
Keep at it.
Yeah.
Put 2 halves of wood on either end and call them nunchucks.
Oh. That's everyone take a willpower for that. That's the fucking joke right there.
I desperately needed that willpower.
Me too.
I do too, old. I do. Ashley braids it for me sometimes. See, Melissa, Zuppa Toscana is good, but Ashley
choice.
makes Zuppa Toscana, and it's fucking
Oh,
amazing.
and that's probably really good. It's actually
I'm so
probably
confused.
really good.
What?
I didn't realize all of you were like retired and in your 60s. I didn't realize. I mean, like this Olive Garden talk. Wow, this is amazing.
It's like the only Italian place we have here.
Is it Italian? No.
I mean, let's
It's
put big
Italian
ass
the
Midwest
same
Italian.
way. It's
It's
Italian
Midwest
the same way
Italian.
that Taco Bell is Mexican food. I mean,
Yeah, like put some big ass quotes on that, but it's like the only Italian place here.
Because when you're there, you're family.
yeah. That's why they had
Because
to
we're all
close.
inbred.
And that's why
If
they
we help
treat you like
launder the
crap when
mob
you're
money
there.
that goes through there.
I was just going to say that's why they had to close all of the Olive Gardens in Alabama.
Oh.
Too busy playing pool.
Anyway, so yeah, you ring this bell and all this food just it's everywhere. Delicious, hot, fresh, smells good.
All right, well,
Guess
I'll
eat
eat
a
eel and
little bit.
food, but I'm going to complain every bit about it.
Oh, ain't
Stupid
any of
flatbread.
this can't possibly be good for you. Nah, it just appears in a now. Nah, you need something healthy. You just get it from nature, you know. And by nature, I mean when they just, you walk by, you see a halfling, you club it on the head, and you eat. But this is suspicious. It just appeared out of nowhere. It doesn't make any sense at all.
I'm gonna look on the table. Is there anything else on the table other than like food, or is there anything kind of suspicious or anything?
No, I mean really it is just there was those 2 place settings. Now the table's like half covered with food, like when Finlar shook the bell, maybe if he would have been a little closer to the table, the food would have all appeared on the table. But other than the 2 place settings, like I said, the old grungy plates, the goblets, the silverware's there. It's all very, like I said, tarnished and old. If you kind of look at the plates, you can actually see that there's bits of dried food, dried something stuck to it. Like they weren't cleaned when last used.
In any case, if nobody's eating off of them, I'll just go ahead and take them. And go ahead and take those plates and goblets and the silverware. Throw those in the bag too.
Sure.
I'll make a story up about them. Ooh, these were once the plates of King.
There you go.
I might just pick up some of the food. And just,
Yeah, you eat it. It's delicious. It's filling.
Stupid vegetarians. Mufune looks at the small, scant amount of food on the table that's disappearing quickly and rings the bell again.
Mifune grabs the bell and rings it. And all of a sudden, the table is covered with very rustic style farm cooking. There's, baked roasted potatoes. There's fucking mutton. There's roast beef. There's, greens, mac and cheese, like just good old comfort food.
Okay,
Can't
number
hear-
one. Oh, sorry.
Can't hear you eating.
oh,
Number
I'm gonna
one,
eat.
brilliant.
I'm eating that too.
Number 2, give it to McGavin. I want to see what happens when McGavin rings the bell.
You think?
I want to see if it gives you halflings.
Before he gets the bell,
I
I'm
will
gonna
set
pick
the
up as
bell on
much
the table
food
and leave
as
the
I
room.
can.
Grab a
Oh,
armload
Italy.
of food and take it off.
Before
If
it
I
turns
throw
into
up, I might
halfling meat,
pass
and I
out.
can't tell the difference.
I'm not that hungry now, but okay.
And so I grab it and I'll
All of a
shake
sudden,
away.
legs arms, torsos, just bloody mess of short limbs and chunks of meat coat the table. All fresh, steaming in this hot air like they've just been freshly severed.
Now, are they halfling?
Oh yeah, they're halfling sized.
I'm gonna go on ahead to room 3.
I will pick up a thigh,
Yeah.
as it's my favorite.
Oh yeah, thigh
And
meat's
I
the best.
will, yeah, it's very good. Very tasty. It puts a few pounds on,
Oh, yeah.
to be honest. But it's okay.
Good for cooking. You don't cook. Never mind.
I still don't understand this. And I'll put it in me, pack
Sure.
and save it for later. We've got a key to find first. And plus, I want to see if the rest of them die from eating the magic came out of nowhere food first. So, and if they don't die in like a couple of days, then they die.
Okay.
It's not like the meat goes bad, so it's fine.
Never.
Okay.
Meat never goes bad.
No,
It's good forever.
not fresh.
Yeah, you all, well, some of you make it over to room 3. This looks like a study. It's small. There's a large oak desk in one corner with a solid, comfy looking chair sitting in front of it. Bookshelves run along one wall, holding books of all shapes and sizes. There's a vermilion rug that lies across the center of the floor, but it has dark stains that probably ruined it. There is an old and tarnished suit of plate mail armor that stands in the corner. And there's bits of broken weapons and armor kind of scattered around the room. Fine layer of dust covers everything, but strange twisted footprints do crisscross the soot and mark the recent passage of numerous inhuman creatures through the area. Also on that desk is a very large opened book. Pages are yellowed with age, covered in dust. And there's a crimson bookmark that lies across the top page, indicating the book has been opened to a passage of importance.
I read books, I think.
Sure.
Probably. I might look at it.
Sure, yeah.
Got high wits and lore.
Sure, yeah. Conifer, you head over. You kind of move the chair so you can sit in front of the desk. You lean forward, and as soon as you touch the book, that suit of armor in the corner jumps off its stand and breaks into a dead sprint right at you. Hand raised in the air in a striking position.
This is totally within expectations. It's a sad thing, but
Why don't you go ahead? So you'll be like over there.
Oh no, not conifer.
It runs up to you. Why don't you go ahead and give me a move test? See if you can get out of the way. Call this like your saving throw.
oh god.
You make it. You leap back as this thing swings, and like the chair dumps you back as you push yourself back. It just falls backwards. You roll across the floor as this thing turns to kind of square up on you and starts coming at you again. And I think this is a perfect time to just roll some initiative. And
Hurt it. Please.
let's hit reset. All right, Mifune, you get 2. So you get a 1. Very cool. And a 2.
Wow.
All right. Mifune goes with a 1. Update. It's 1. All right, that's fine. We release the 2. All right, for Bowdy, you're next on my list to roll. That's a 4. Benlar. That's a 10.
This sword is so cool.
McGavin is an 8. Conifer. 6. And the suit of armor. 3.
Not too surprised, but still disappointed.
Anyone want to do any trading?
Only one person goes ahead of the suit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mifune. Yeah, you see the suit of armor sprint across the room and start swinging at Conifer.
Okay, Mifune drops his food, which he had piled upon his frying pan that he's been using as a weapon.
Yeah.
He lurches forward and takes a big swing with his frying pan. I'm still very injured though, so we'll see how
Give
this
him the
goes.
mightiest bonk that you can.
So I just click the weapon, right?
Combat, and then, yeah, click the weapon.
Oof.
That's a miss. You gonna push that?
No skull there, so pushing it's not gonna hurt me, right?
There's
Oh,
still a
at the
chance.
end.
There's a
Yeah,
chance.
but it's not
less
gonna
likely.
automatically.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not guaranteed.
You do hit it, and you deal 1 point of damage. This thing's got armor, because it's armor, so it just
course.
soaks up your hit.
Yeah.
All right. This thing is next. So I didn't reflavor the attack, so some of these might not make sense, but let's see what it does to Conifer. Icy Roar.
Got it, miss.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, but it misses. You're fine. For Bowdy.
All right, then. I guess I'll move on in next to it. Get your hands off my meal ticket, bastard. All right. And here. Get you axe fighter and go.
Holy crap.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
A good boy.
It soaks one of those. Good lord.
So many dice.
You're a good boy, Minko. You're a real good boy.
Okay. Wow, that's impressive. Conifer.
Oh, it's still up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, is there a necessity to like disengage in this?
Yeah, you need to roll a move test. And if you fail, it gets an opportunity attack on you.
Or I can stay put, or
you can stay put.
all right. Well, I mean, if I fail, can I stay put, or is it just once you try, you're stuck? I know we looked this up once.
We look it up, and I forget it every time. I'm going to say if you fail, you got to move.
Is this thing capable of taking injuries?
I mean,
We're about to find out.
yeah, you heard it, so I guess I better roll an injury.
Maybe I'll do something that helps prevent it from hurting Conifer.
You cut its ear off. So you cut
That's my
like
second
a chunk
option.
of... You get 2, that's right.
I get 2.
Oh,
You slash its mouth.
Okay, I'll hit it in the face.
Okay.
I'd love to just crumple its face in.
I'm just going to probably go ah, and scream and swing at it.
Do you want to
Great
push
success. No,
that? Okay.
normal, standard conifer roll.
McGavin.
McGavin will kind of echo Farbodi, will point his bow at this thing and be like,
Get your hands off my breakfast!
and he will fire a arrow at it with
Cool.
his safe fast action. Right.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Do you want
I
to push?
will. No, because my bow needs repairing, so I can't really risk it.
It soaks all that damage unless you use your ability to bypass armor.
I did just get a willpower from Jake's wonderful joke.
You
so
get
I'll go
multiple
ahead and
attacks
do
though,
that.
right?
Yeah, I do. I'll do. And then my second attack. So I'll bypass the armor for the first shot, so 1 damage goes through, and then second shot, and I'll do the same thing, and I'll use my last willpower to make those 2 stick as well.
Cool.
That'll be my turn.
It's still up. Finlar.
Oh no.
I will approach this stone statue, sort of lower the frosty sword for a bit and warm up my hands, then I'll take a swing at it.
Sure. Finlar breaks his sword.
Most likely. Oh, hell yeah, I hit it. Go me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you hit it hard.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Like a proper murder merchant.
Soaks 1. All right, Finlar, you do the job.
Yeah. I'm
Nice.
chosen one.
As you somehow, the connecting bolt for all of this was in this suit of armor's finger. And you hit it in the finger, and it just falls to bits, crumples up onto the ground. Combat's over.
You could sense its weakness in its finger knuckle.
That's it. But anyway, so yeah, Finlar, that book's still sitting there. Not Finlar. Conifer, that book's still sitting there on the desk.
All right, everybody, watch while I make the same mistake a second time.
All right,
Second
then.
time.
I'm glad to go looking through a bunch of armor and arms.
As I go look at the book again.
Yeah, this time nothing happens.
All right.
Looking at the book, it's some kind of spell book. And you can see that the page that it's turned to, it has the following spells kind of listed out. And you, being of a magical background, get the feeling that you could use this spell book to cast these spells once. And after you cast these spells once, they'll probably be destroyed.
So it's like a book of spell scrolls, basically.
Kinda, yeah, because there's no real equivalent in Forbidden Lands. But the 3 spells you see are Sunder, Flight, and Combustion.
That sounds neat.
I don't think I made an item for this, so note that down somewhere.
All right, I'll just write it in my character notes. Thunder, flight,
Sunder,
and
I
combustion.
put him in the chat. Forge.
Just because they look cool, Mifune will put up the gauntlets.
Yeah. Don't die when you
Nice.
do it, though.
Any decent weaponry or shields or anything in here?
No, dude was unarmed. Just swinging with armored fists.
But he said he was unarmed. Where were his fists?
Well, they were attached. Now he's armless.
Ah,
I have his fists now.
okay.
We'll call you
works.
Mr. Fister.
It's got a nice ring to it.
These are the facts.
Anyway, so yeah, looking around, there's this foul stained carpet, bookshelves all along one wall. You've now got this spell book, and it opens up to the south into another one of the rooms that you haven't explored.
Now, are we talking stained like vomit, blood, or like defecation?
Looks like it might have been blood at one point.
I mean, it's probably what from the suit done killing somebody, but just in case. We like
Be. Or
air
it
out
could,
that rug a bit.
it could be someone defecated and they were having a bad, gastrointestinal problem. So it
Bad
could be
motion that day.
bleeding.
The black trots are never a good thing.
No, not at all. But I'll tell you, you eat organic the way I do. You get very few of those days. problems, but not we should talk about now.
Can I take a look at the bookshelf?
Yeah, so
go
the
through
the bookshelf, they're all very ancient books and all sorts of language. Like as you're grabbing these things, like the pages are just like falling to pieces and you're just throwing it. It's just confetti in the air. But as for Bowdy, as you pick up this rug to kind of like shake it out, you see that underneath, set into the floor, is like a safe. It's like a floor safe underneath the rug.
Hey, look at this. This looks like some proper thief work here.
Oh, ooh.
Wander over, take a look.
Yeah. Regular old, it's got a very, basic kind of crude looking, like rotary kind of lock on it. Like, if you want to roll your thieving skills, you can see if you can force it open.
Oh, I remember this class. I got this. Stick his ear right down on it, to remove the glove,
There you go.
and start moving the tumbler.
Now, I will say that as you put your ear on this safe, the metal of it is very cold, almost painfully cold as you put your ear to it. Not so much that you stick, but if you stuck your tongue to this safe, it might. So yeah, go ahead and roll me your thieving skill.
Which is what, sleight of hand or?
Sleight of hand.
Perhaps there's a BB gun in there.
Oh, this is not good. Well, here we go.
Oh, you got
Just
2 dice.
I'll push. I'll
Okay.
push it. I'll push it once. No.
No, you try. It's not going.
I reach for the frying pan.
Give me a might test.
Whack, whack, whack.
percussive lockpicking.
Percussive.
Yeah, you start wailing on this thing. It breaks, and eventually you hit it just right that the metal pops open, and you can open it up. Inside, you find a pouch with 100 silver in it. Very nice looking old gold amulet. What might have been 3 of those healing potions, but the percussive lock picking looks like it broke them. But still miraculously in shape. You see, I'm just gonna hit the show to players. This crystal orb, and all of this heavy cold air is just coming off of it.
Oh, is this is just like the one that had the water, right?
Wait. Any chance that those healing potions froze like icicles?
Yes, they
The
did.
glass broke.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just pick the
I'm going to
glass
lick
out.
on one of those.
There you go. You recover 1 point of something.
Awesome.
So what if we took our crystal ball that spews out water and our crystal ball that spews out ice, and then we mixed in a little alcohol and some flavor? Would we have a margarita machine?
I think so.
My God, you're onto something.
That's it. We can retire now.
Yeah.
We've
I
got
mean-
the original Margaritaville here, guys.
I mean, I appreciate the ingenuity, but I'm not sure that I really want to go all in on you spewing your magic balls all over the place. Just don't know.
Well, I mean, first we have dinner, then
I mean, it's for business.
yes, we're giving
I mean, all right then.
our customers the business. Yes.
Oh, this is
All right,
fantastic.
I can get behind that.
But yeah, it's almost painful to touch. It's so cold, like it burns. It's so cold. But yeah, it's just all of this very intense cold air. And now that you've kind of opened it up, you can see that it's starting to like fill the room with this like cold mist.
Maybe we put it back in the safe. Carry the safe.
The safe is fixed into the ground. I mean, if you really want to work at it, you might be able to get it out,
Man, it's
but
like
it's not going to be easy.
we've got time.
Why do I have a
Yes.
sneaking suspicion we're gonna find someplace really hot sometime in the near future?
Hey, well, I've got this plate mail glove.
Well, and even if it is hot, we have ice and fire, so
Ice and water.
it'll be mild to us.
Oh my gosh, did I just decide that
Might-
the big bad for this campaign is Captain Planet,
Captain.
portrayed by Don Cheadle?
Yes.
Does that mean that we're the bad guys in Captain Planet?
Is my ex the power of heart?
Maybe?
I mean, it's hit enough people in the
I
chest.
eat a lot of
It's okay.
hearts, so
It could be a mixture.
We've pierced quite a few.
Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what do y'all want to do? There's no sign of any key in here, though.
I'd wager that whatever key leads to the treasure, I bet the treasure would include the box that this orb goes into.
Could be,
So,
could be. Maybe we'll
thought.
come back to the orb.
What you got?
I want to go and check that bell again and see if the clapper is not perhaps a key.
Sure, yeah, you go and you pick it up. Look inside a little silver.
Just a regular dingle do.
Yeah.
Ooh. Does that bell work in a room other than the dining room there? So let's bring that sucker along.
Yeah, let's bring
I'll
it into
wad
the
a
room
bit
with
of
the safe
cloth
and-
around the clapper so that it doesn't ring on accident and just pocket it.
Okay,
We'll check.
cool. For Bowdy, did I see you heading into the room, Mark?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, maybe if you ring it in the latrine, it'll bring you toilet paper.
That would be great for a pandemic.
Or just that one unlucky day where you get in there and you take care of business and there's nothing left.
What the hell's toilet paper?
Or what if you're strangling a guy and you kind of hold the bell in his hand, but you're controlling his hand, and you tell him to eat shit, and then you shake his hand?
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, that's a good point.
I shouldn't be allowed to have magic.
No, but yes.
So yeah, for Bowdy, as you head into this room, decayed, ruined library. Walls are lined with shelves that are filled with books. Volumes come in every shape and size, from crudely bound bundles of letters to ornate and impressive looking covers crafted from the finest leather. But without exception, the books have all fallen the victim to the ravages of time. Many are half crumbled into dust, others covered by a fine layer of moss or mold. Some even look like they were just vandalized.
I guess I'll try and pick through them and see if there's anything that's salvageable. But
Give me a scouting test.
good. I'll be really good at this since my stats are all just hammered at this point.
Oh.
Hey,
You find,
I rolled 2 and I got 1.
kind of hidden in the back
Nice.
corner, there's a series of like 7 or 8 kind of big books all together that all look like they're in perfect shape.
Nice.
As you grab them, you realize they're all just one thing. And you move it out, and it's a little like lockbox. Yeah, it's
Oh, neat.
a pretty good sized lockbox. Little keyhole on the front of it.
It's locked, I presume.
Yeah.
Everything in this house and the damn locks.
Call on your thieving friend.
Yeah. Try to pick the lock on this one, please.
I walked over with the frying pan held up. It's like, okay.
With finesse.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. I was sick a lot
Pirouettes,
that
then
week.
bonks it.
I'll try it again.
You do.
Hey.
You pop it open. And there are 2 things inside of this. The
Rats.
first being a blue crystal key.
Hey.
And it looks like it's the right size for the keyhole on the big box in the other room.
My only success of the night was valuable.
Yeah. The second thing you see is a wooden box that looks like the wooden box that you've got the water orb in.
Ah, it was extra valuable then. Let's put our little ice cube in here too then.
Sure. You pop this wooden box open, and actually, as you do, you see that inside this wooden box is a scroll that's rolled up.
I guess I will gently unravel it and wait for my impending doom.
As you unravel it, your eyes are met with words on the paper. It says, Kashoot. Take up residence in Barracks Keep. Inside, you will find a crystal, I've fucked up the wording. You'll find a crystal orb inside a wooden box. Remove it from the box and hide it in the keep and keep it safe. Once the orb has completed its task, I shall provide you the cure for your curse. Signed, N''W.
That's that one jerk from before.
Damn
Why
you,
is he
the
so lazy
Northwest.
this time?
Apostrophe's an odd middle name.
I know. To be fair, if I had a name like his, I wouldn't want to write it either.
North apostrophe west, we're coming for you.
Yeah. I hate directions.
All right, but you've got the key, you've got the ice orb in the box, and with the ice orb in the box, you can already feel that it's warming up here in the keep.
Nice.
Now what?
Does that make us good guys again?
I don't
Well,
know.
we're undoing the
Good enough.
damage of worse people.
Because, I mean, we all know
Exactly.
that this is going to lead to a dinner party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not good
The
guys
whole
yet.
town's gonna be there.
Well,
the
not
man
all.
was it a halfling, right?
Just half the town's gonna
Just
be
the
there.
halflings, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, what's next?
I guess we got a magical box to open up.
Sure.
Do we want to peek at the other rooms just in case?
11. I think that's the only one left.
That's
Yeah.
the only one that's left.
Yeah, let's do that.
11.
Just take a gander,
A look-see.
a reconnoiter.
There's it's a wine cellar. First thing you notice in this room is the ornate wooden rack secured to one wall. An assortment of cracked wine bottles litters its many compartments, and the floor is covered with shards of broken glass. A dozen or so small rats vanish into the cracks in the walls with squeals of protest at your intrusion.
Are they all broken?
Why don't you give me a scouting test?
I just hope there's like a bottle of grape soda or something in here. That'd be awesome.
All you find is a single bottle of grape knee-high.
Eh.
Yeah.
Now you can
Radar.
get graped in the mouth.
Boy.
Okay, Dan. Just the shame on Jeff's face.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear it and just,
There's a
I don't know what
YouTube
happened.
clip that I can never forget ever.
It's one of the best skits ever. It's all
Oh,
in my
it's-
head
It
now.
really.
Anyway, you find a single bottle of grape.
Would you like to try some new fizzy pop?
Oh, God. All right. Now what? Go to the magic box?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Kids,
Box. What's in the box?
Who's opening the box with the crystal key?
I think
Since
the
I'm fully
large and
committed,
hardy Mifune should
I
be.
found the key and I'm fully committed to making mistakes at this point. So I can.
Oh, thank you.
Conifer wants to get in that box. Let him do it.
Conifer, you insert the crystal key. It turns like the box shimmers this weird blue light for a second, and then the lid pops open.
And I die.
No. Inside, you find a dagger. Very nice looking dagger. A pouch full of rubies, 9 rubies. Finlar, looking at them, you'd probably guess they're worth about 10 gold each. Pouch with 500 silver.
Wow.
And that's what you find inside there.
I might keep the dagger and then we can split up the monies.
And with that,
Yeah.
you all have finished exploring and kind of, clearing out Barracks Keep. Now what?
We did the thing. Yay. Now let's go murder a mayor. I mean, report back to the mayor.
I mean, we'll wait and see. We'll play it by ear whether or not we need to murder him. But if he holds true to his end of things, then
Keep it on the table.
What's this matter you're all talking about? Oh, I don't. You all have such strange words. I don't know where you all came from.
When you're not a halfling and someone kills you unexpectedly.
But he's expected it, right? I mean, he threatened me. He should know that I'm gonna come back and, kill him and everything.
you'd be surprised at how many. Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, you'd be surprised at the stupidity that goes on around here.
A lot of people don't expect it.
Anyone with common sense expects death all the time. But,
It's gonna be a surprise party. We'll just hide out. He'll come in. I'm happy, man. Everything's fine. And then whack him over the head with a frying pan. Probably Mifune.
Good at whacking.
Yeah.
Would you eat him if he's not a halfling?
I prefer not to, but you guys can go right ahead.
Yeah. As you all leave the keep, it's clouds have broke overhead. It's starting to warm up. Snow's starting to melt. It seems you've broken the curse.
you see that, boy?
We did good, Pa, didn't we? I can feel it. It's warmer already.
Exactly. We're big damn heroes.
Feels good, Pa.
I look over at him talking to his sword. I look to my frying pan, and I start a conversation with it.
Don't want to be left out.
Seeing this happen, McGavin will lean over to Fenlar and be like,
I think they're all crazy. I mean,
Now we
something's
know
wrong
there's
with
someone
their
in this,
heads.
and I'll pull out a jar with a soul in it. Now you want to talk to this, really?
Hello? Wow. There's no soul in there. What are you talking about?
Well, there better be a soul in here. I paid good money for it.
McGavin, give me an empathy test.
McGavin doesn't have that particular attribute.
Roll your 1 die.
If I could get negative on it,
I'm definitely not pushing.
Yeah, you knock on it, nothing. Like, there's not shit in there. It's just some fancy swamp gas or something.
Who
I-
farted in this jar?
we've got the world's tallest and most ridiculous halfling. We've got a man talking to a frying pan, and now we've got a man talking to an axe. I mean, and now you've got this little jar of, I don't know, this looks like, tree jizz or something. And you say you can talk to it too. Like, am I the only sane one here? Is that what's happening?
Maybe.
Okay, no, that's fine.
I didn't ask for this.
I mean, I will vouch for the
You
soul
kind of
thing.
did.
They really did put one in here.
Okay, sure. Yeah, no, absolutely, Father. Absolutely, sure.
It's been working like a charm, I tell you.
Oh, you've been exquisitely carving through things. So, yeah, of course. Yep, definitely a soul inside.
I mean, for Bounty, if he doesn't believe you, you could always let him just hold the axe so he can hear it.
I don't know. I kind of want to keep it close.
Okay.
Don't want someone manhandling your child.
Stay away from that man. He's a serial killer.
Anyway,
I don't kill cereal. What the? Oh my god.
got nothing against grains. You all make it back to town. See, the mayor is skipping through the streets in joy. He hasn't noticed all of you yet.
That joy is going to fade so quickly.
You're welcome.
You're gonna look like rough crap coming into his town.
He whips around. You all did it! You stopped the curse. You saved the town. As I promised, the keep is yours. Have your dinner party. So he continues
Yay.
skipping, dancing.
Now, before we do anything, let's make things official and get like a deed with your signature on it and like a stamp with.
Yes. And he runs to his house. Like, come on in. As he kind of eyes ball McGavin, rubs his cheek a little bit.
It's a little bit of pre-battle jitters. You know, it just happens.
Okay.
He's
Can't argue with the
excitable.
results, though.
I guess I can't. No, this is fantastic news. And he starts rifling through filing cabinets. Eventually, he pulls out a deed, puts his signature on it, spins it around. Which one of you signing?
I guess I'll do it. I'm fully committed at this point.
Okay.
This is Conifer's way out. If something is
Conifer.
in my name, I'm less disposable, maybe.
Oh. Yeah, he says, fantastic. It is now yours. You do need to list an inheritor here in case something happens to you.
Dibs. And I'll
Finlar
put my name
signs.
under it.
All right, so if Conifer dies, the keep goes to Finlar. Unless...
Now I'm less
I'll look at McGavin
disposable.
and I'll nod real big.
Yeah, suddenly I feel less secure.
You've increased your number of possible murderers.
You have. Yeah, you have.
That went from 1 to 4.
I'm going to start sending out word that everyone can come back home. It'll probably take a couple of weeks for everyone to get here, so you may have to wait for your, dinner party until then.
Are there any halflings here now?
Yeah, the Shortfoots, they never left. There's, they're the Fletchers. They're still here in town.
The Shortfoot. That's an interesting name. The foot that is short. Don't mind me.
They probably have terrible arch support. I bet their feet hurt all the time.
I don't know,
I'll
but
see if I can do something about that for them.
if you want to help them out, there 3 houses down on the left. It's the blue one.
Okay, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Then he goes back outside to continue dancing and enjoying the weather.
Did he leave us in his house all by
He did.
ourselves? I'm gonna rant.
Well, okay.
So anyways, we started robbing.
Why don't each of you who's stealing give me a scouting test? Okay. Benlar, you get a roll. I'm going to give you 2 rolls. Everyone will get 1 roll. You find a gold goblet and a golden cradle. McGavin, you didn't get any successes, so I'm only going to give you one roll. And you find a purse of coins, 4 gold, 7 silver, and 15 copper.
I'll take it.
Anyone else doing some stealing?
No, I don't think so. But I might do a move check to go out there and dance alongside the mayor. Let the boy feel good and happy about what
go
he's
and give me
done.
that move test. Yeah.
I like to think that despite being a thief, Mifune's heart's really not in thievery, so he has no clue what you guys are doing. He's like,
This is a new concept to him.
that's a little rude. I mean, this is guy's
Making
personal
things.
stuff.
Like the doors weren't even locked. What are you doing? Like,
Curse of
They
Margarita.
clearly intended for this to happen. Otherwise, he wouldn't have left us inside.
Yeah, your
Oh, man,
dancing
rude
I'm
not
is
to go.
terrible for Bowdy.
I'm pulling out my bottle of wine cellar goods, and I'm pouring myself a nice glass in my gold goblet.
There you go.
Oh man, I'm gonna sit in the mayor's chair, and I'm just gonna be a boss.
Okay.
Gavin's
I'm
gonna
I'm probably just
roll
gonna go
around.
outside and think.
Man, Gavin's gonna
I
wipe
escaped my face.
all of the dungeon goo and everything off on his like bed sheets and things like that.
Yeah.
And then he's going to take the leg that he got from the special dining, and he's just going to put it right
So-
into the bed.
Here's the catch with that. You get into your pack, and there's no thigh there.
Oh, I knew it was too good to be true. Magic.
Yeah. Any of the rest of you check any food you would have brought from it? Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, Finlar, you ate a good amount. Conifer, you ate a good amount. You still feel full.
They can't take it away from me insides.
Imagine if they could, though. That would be handy.
Maybe. Then
Yeah.
I'd have
Or
to
at the very
eat
least, less messy than usual.
them.
Anyway, so yeah, for Bowdy, you're out there just beating the shit out of the ground with your very haphazard and awkward dancing. But the mayor, he's in a good mood. He doesn't care. He's just happy to have someone to dance with. He is keeping his distance because your elbows are getting a little wild.
I learned how to dance in a mosh pit.
There you go. There you go. That dwarven thrash metal.
Yeah, you got to fight for your right to party in there.
This is how you skank. Have you ever done skanking before, Mayor? Look at this.
You teach him how to skank, so the two of you are out there skanking.
A proper evil dwarf I am.
There you go. You all now have a stronghold. So I don't know if I've got a stronghold character sheet set up for you.
We could do a stronghold thing.
Yeah, I've got a stronghold character sheet.
We're gonna hire just lots of halflings to work at it.
It's keeping them fresh until they mysteriously disappear.
Yeah,
Anyway,
tons and tons of halflings will come, and many will leave.
yeah, I got a lot of turnover. What all do you want to do now?
Boy, do we go back to the place where we keep getting these jobs for magic crystal balls conveniently?
But we have the deed to a place now. I mean,
Full of rats and trash.
right. So we got to clean it out. We got to hire people to clean it out. We got money now.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm all for that. We can go back to the other town. We can hire some people. And maybe, since that place is a real shithole, it's gonna take a while. Maybe while we have the people who've been hired to do that, we can take care of that other job and the Orleans job or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Perhaps a good night's rest before we travel would be in order.
yeah, y'all want to
Yes.
rest in your keep? It's not cold in here anymore. I mean, it's not very protected from the elements. It's in terrible shape, rat infested. But you know, it's yours.
There's enough stuff to burn. We can stay warm.
Yeah.
Bufune will go back to the kitchen and ring the bell.
Okay, Mifune, you go back to the kitchen. Or in the keep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You head back to the kitchen. You ring the bell. More of the same food that you summoned before starts showing up. But as soon as you start going to dig into it, it all starts to kind of like quiver and start moving together. And it starts forming arms and a mouth.
Oh god!
As it
I
starts-
just start smacking it with the frying pan, going, "Stop that! You stop that right now!"
After a couple of minutes of heavy beating, and it's this thing takes some work. Eventually you beat it into submission to where it's just a pile of mushed up food again.
I eat it.
And you eat it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you all crash the night in your keep. Mifune has some.
I warn everyone, the food still works as I rip off a bite of it, but you must fight it before you can eat it.
Well, that's the organic way. That's how you prevent the black trots. That's what McGavin taught us.
We all learned something today.
Anyway, crash the night.
Wasn't there like a room with a cast iron stove in it?
Yeah, that's the kitchen.
I sleep in that room. I just stoke the stove to make it
There you
warm
go.
and sleep in the kitchen.
Nice and warm, yeah. Yeah, anyone want to do anything overnight, or should we just skip to morning to our travel back to town?
I'm gonna repair my bow. If anyone has any item like weapons or something that needs repairing, I could.
Oh yeah, let me see.
I just need to recover my stats.
Actually, yeah, I do need to repair my axe.
I do have a magic sword that will force you to roll endurance tests. That could probably be repaired.
Yeah, if you guys want me to, like, I have 3 points in crafting, so if you guys want me to,
Actually, it doesn't look like any of my weapons are damaged. Nor
My
my
axe
armor.
is by 1.
I do want to ask, since magic is like a all the time free thing, is that dagger I picked up a magical dagger?
Check your inventory.
Oh, okay. You're already ahead of me.
Yeah.
also before we came back, I was gonna see if I could hire a handyman
Okay.
to come like do some upkeep and clean up. So if there was anyone in town that definitely not a halfling, obviously.
Yeah, you find
Uh,
definitely
yeah.
not a halfling.
Oh yeah. That's what I'd suggested is we actually just hire people
Mhm.
to come in and fix the place up real nice.
Yeah, and
I
think-
was looking at the handyman's. So like mechanically, handyman does handle the upkeep for you, and
Okay.
it's pretty cheap. And
Yeah.
until we decide what we want to build,
Mhm.
I could do the build rolls too, since they're crafting roll.
And I'm just going to be going right off what the book says. So yeah, hire you a handyman. A stream's acting buggy. You can in the stronghold. Call this barracks keep. If I remember how to spell it. Hirelings. Handyman in here.
It should be. It's one of the
Hireling
cheaper ones.
handyman. There we go. 3 coppers. That's daily or weekly? I can't.
I think it's yeah, I don't know. Either way, I can,
Yeah, it's not much.
and then it's just a question of like what we want to like build towards first. And that would probably let us know, like, because what we need to do is we need to build, we need to get resources, so we have to hire like lumberjacks and like mine workers and stuff. So like
Oh, that's a
once we figure out
daily
what we wanna build.
salary.
People to go get things and people to do things.
Right. So we could, I mean, like, if we want to do something simple, like, we could do something that doesn't have a lot of materials, but like, there is like an RTS kind of component to it, like where you have to collect the materials before you can build it.
Yeah.
So it'd be good to hire some people to start collecting some stuff if necessary.
Yeah, and we can maybe wrap that up after the session so we don't spend a lot of time talking about spending money.
Yeah, so you find the handyman Al Timon. 3 copper a day. I've got him in your in the sheet. Where's that located? It's located in
I hope that's the Tim the Tool Man grunt for us.
Uh-huh, yeah. That's Jabba the Hutt.
I mean, if he doesn't do that, then he's not a good handyman.
He also sells cocaine.
I was about to say that.
Bonus.
Okay. Yeah, you hire him. You can find him in town. He never left. He's desperately in need of money, so he will gladly work for 3 copper a day. And he will begin just doing maintenance, upkeep, cleaning out the filth and whatnot.
I'll tell Al,
Lots
it's
of
like,
rats.
Al, you're a good guy. So just clean it up, keep it nice and tidy, obviously. Any rats you catch, you're welcome to eat. That's fine. Go right ahead. We'll go ahead and we'll take that off your daily salary. So yeah, and yeah, you're welcome to if you find a little corner, you can sleep there too. And yeah, I think this is going to be a great relationship. Now, are there a lot of halflings in the town that you came from?
Yeah, in Torlin, like half the population was halfling.
Okay, and what's your feelings towards them, Al?
Hang on a second.
Gotta roll this out.
I don't want to say this is a litmus test, but I mean, it's a litmus test. It's business.
No, they're nice people.
Okay, Al, I'm not sure this is going to work out. You just we'll call this a probationary period, and hopefully you can your attitude can be recalibrated to the way we want things here, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll do good work. I'll prove myself. I will. Yes.
Right. And if any halflings come by, go ahead and just break their ankles so they can't get away. But I don't want you killing them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Not a problem.
Okay, great, perfect. Maybe I rushed to judgment. This is gonna be okay. This is gonna be fine now. All right. Well, I'm gonna go take a nap, and gotta fix me bow.
Okay. Yeah, you go off. Now, Finlar, once McGavin's been asleep for a little bit, Al will come up to you like, he hates halflings. Yeah, that's how I need to answer those questions.
Absolutely. In fact, more vicious the better.
Okay. Does he know he's a halfling?
I can't answer that for certain, but don't accuse him of being one.
Noted. Okay, never do that.
He slapped the mayor.
Okay, that's good to know. I've got a great idea that'll win him over. And Al goes about doing his work.
Al, come here.
Yeah.
He's going for that
Hand him
extra
a
copper
nice-
a day.
I'm giving him a nice silver coin.
Oh wow, this is fantastic. Like, it's like a couple days' salary right there. Thank you. So McGavin, you restore a point on your bow.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say,
How do we heal?
just rest overnight and heal up.
Yeah.
Does anybody else need a repair on
Please.
what weapon?
Work with this silver sword.
On Manco here.
Oh, here. Go ahead, just hand it right over. So he grabs it.
As the axe starts screaming inside of your head, McGavin.
What the hell? Oh my god!
And I drop it on the ground.
What the hell's wrong with your ex?
There's a soul in there now.
That didn't sound like a soul. It sounded like a screaming, crazy halfling child.
He's been rather sweet so far.
That's how they get you. They make you think they're asleep. In reality, when you go to sleep at night, they try and they get the big ugly faces right in front of yours. And they breathe the air in as it's going into your lungs. And that's how they kill you. They suffocate you while you're sleeping. Just like a kid.
Thank God he's already dead. And the axes don't breathe.
Okay, you have a point there. That's true. That's a fair point. Okay. Well, I'll try to fix it. Hang on, let me try again.
And so I'm gonna pick it up again.
Oh god, this is just it.
If you want to repair it,
it?
I'm going to make you take a penalty, a one-night
sure.
penalty. Yeah.
Why are you yelling?
You killed Mama!
Oh, so?
You're the one Papa and I need to kill.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but that ship's kind of sailed for you.
He's just mixture of screaming and crying and cursing at you the entire time while you're trying to repair it.
You're just being immature, you know?
What you were supposed to say was, and she was delicious.
And do it again.
What's
Listen, I'll kill your parents again if you don't shut up.
Just one.
Listen, you think I'm bad? Well, that's just absurd. You should have seen what your parents were doing.
Mama was nice. She picked
Wow.
flowers.
They were poisonous, and she was crumpling them up and putting them into your food.
She would never do that.
Oh, she would. She would indeed. I mean, she won't do it anymore because I ate her. But prior to that, she was indeed doing it.
You ate Mama?
Well, I'm not going to just waste a bunch of good meat. What's wrong with you?
Ah, you probably ate me too.
Probably, you know. I mean, young halflings very much like veal.
You repaired 2 points. Just you
Oh my
wait.
God.
I'm gonna get you.
No, I don't think you're... No, because, see, the guy who wields you is like my best friend. So, ha-ha.
As you get the axe back for Bowdy. I don't think you're my papa.
What do you mean? We've grown so close together.
You're friends with the evil person who killed Mama and me, and he ate us.
Are you sure about that? Now, number one, I have sired a lot of bastards in a lot of places.
How many times have you gone out for milk?
Like 1,000,000 times.
I
In a
still don't
million
like
towns.
you, Papa.
Well, that's fair. But, that's why we need this time to grow together again. I'm real sorry about walking out the way I did. That's a real shit thing for me to have done. And I've done it to more than you. But you're the one that I chose to come back to. You're the one I'm going to keep by my side. I can't make amends for everything I've done.
Go ahead and give me a manipulation test.
Gosh. How many dice do you roll for this?
2. I have less empathy than McGavin. Manipulation. I should start putting some skill ranks in that. I'm gonna push it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay.
You pull it off, but you
It
feel
hurts me
bad
to
about it.
admit how many children I've left behind. But you, I can't leave you.
I can feel that it hurts you, Papa, but I still don't like that McGavin. I think you should use me and hit him in the head.
I understand that temptation, son. I do. But the thing is, Aish just got a real talent for taking out the bigger evil, you see. It's kind of like you get that hound dog that's gone slightly rabid, but you can't just kill it yet because you got to use it to hunt down the beast.
I think I'm gonna take a nap, Papa. And he goes quiet.
All right, then. All right.
Now, let me get this straight, Farbody. You had a child with a halfling woman?
Or with an axe.
What's wrong? Why are you shaking your head like that?
Toss the
Because
axe.
I'm a filthy liar. He sets the axe down while it takes a nap. He puts the axe down. He comes over. I'm lying to that stupid little halfling bastard.
Oh, God, thank God. I was so worried for a second. Oh, okay, yeah. Whew, that makes so much more
I
sense.
know.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause problems.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's not the first. I mean, I've got 4 ex-wives. I'm no stranger to problems with the children.
4 ex-wives. Oh, my God.
Why do you think I'm an adventurer? Alimony's really fucking expensive.
We need to hire an attorney for the keep.
So are you actually going to take a percentage of your earnings and actually send it to those 4
No, only
ex-wives?
discoverable earnings.
Oh, well, that's just smart right there.
That's why I live like a fucking vagabond.
Oh,
You
It's a
were
good
poor
thing
today.
your name's not on the deed for this. That was smart of you. Okay.
You didn't find any of this gold or silver.
Nope.
oh, it's genius. So after items have been repaired, Al actually comes to get you, McGavin. I know we got off on the wrong foot. So I kind of set up something. It's a little crude, but it's out back. I want to show you.
Okay, I like initiative. Okay, let's take a look. Hang on, let me get my magical cord piece on. It's in the morning. There we go. Ugh, stretch. Okay. What you got for me,
He
Al?
takes you out back. He set up a very crude kind of like archery range, like he's killed a bunch of brush. He set up like a big like log way down there that you can shoot at. But using like some paint and chalk, he has drawn a very crude like halfling on it. Like
That's so sweet.
And I'm just gonna like stare him right in the face and just pull every arrow out one at a time and just bullseye shoot all of them while I'm just
That's just so great. I'm so glad that you're not a halfling lover, because if you were, like that would not have been good for you, you know? That would have been terrible.
I
I
imagine all the arrows are going right into the bullseyes on the giant feet of the target.
I mean I didn't want you to think that I was a terrible halfling lover, because they're disgusting creatures who steal your breath at night like cats.
There you go. Now you're understanding things. You know what? Probationary period over. You're fully hired. Absolutely. Fenlar does the books. I don't really know anything about math, but you seem like a good fella. Great work. Great work.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go get back to work now.
No, you do that, Al. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, do you want me to go get your arrows?
I want you to go get my arrows, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go get them. And he goes and he collects all of your arrows, comes back. You can tell he's got like a nervous sweat on his face. Here you are. I got them all.
Okay. Well, that's a good job there. That's a good...
And I'm gonna inspect all of them to see if any of them broke.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do a little
Yeah.
arrow roll here. Okay. So a couple of them broke. I'm like,
Al,
Yeah.
I believe I shot 10 arrows down there, and you only brought me 8. I don't know what these broken things are. You're back on probationary period.
Oh no. He turns and he just runs off. Ah!
And the guy was just laughing away.
Oh, I like being a boss. This is fun. Oh, this is great. Anyway,
We're capitalists.
Yeah.
The good kind, even.
Best kind.
So we sleep, we heal.
Yeah. You sleep, make it through the night, no trouble. Wake
In
up
the
next
morning.
yeah.
Bufune goes to the dining room table, squares his shoulders, cracks his knuckles, lays the frying pan down,
I might come in there.
stares
too.
intently for a moment, rings the bell, picks up his frying pan, and starts whacking right away.
You summon the food, you start smashing it right away. You do notice that this food doesn't seem to be acting like that last meal. Like it's not trying to move or anything.
You can
but you still
turn it
whack
into
the shit
a
out
meat
of it.
smoothie.
Yeah, you make it a comfort food smoothie.
You know, scrape it up into the pan. All right, breakfast is ready.
I'll eat that breakfast.
Okay. It's a new day. Everyone's healed up. Gear has been repaired. Now what?
I guess we go back to, gosh, let me get to the map here. Go back to the milliner.
Yeah.
Let them know we did the thing, and then I guess we go to Orlane.
Sure.
That's the plan.
All right.
Like hexes to travel on.
I will.
We do need to go through a new
arrows
hex.
while we're there.
What's that, Jeff?
I'll stop. I'm just gonna stock up on arrows while we're there.
Okay. Yeah, what is this new hex that you want to hit? Which one? That one there?
Either that or do we want to travel, adjacent to Milliner on our way out?
I'll trust your judgment on that. Which one do you feel more comfortable with?
It's no different. There be shenanigans on either tile.
Well, Milner is more to the left. The left way is usually the right way.
Let's just say we go to this hex.
Okay.
Well, have we explored the hexes up to Barracks Keep up there?
Let's see.
That's our keep, right?
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Oh, shit,
already
it's
skipped.
actually on the map. Didn't realize it. No, I thought it was way closer. I didn't scroll up on the map. So for now, we're not going to worry about that. But next time you head back home, yeah, you're going to have to cover those hexes.
Okay.
They were
Yes, now that the curse has been
conveniently
lifted.
empty due to the cold.
Yeah, that's it.
Stuff comes back in.
Exactly.
Yeah, so make it to there. We need to roll our stuff.
Oh, am I still a genius?
Yeah.
What?
Neat.
What?
I like dice.
That's
Too
not
bad I can't keep watch where the damn.
my
There we
character
go.
sheet didn't roll right for some reason. I went from 5 wits to broken somehow.
That's impressive.
I took 2 points of damage though.
Did you push?
You turn around and McGavin.
Yeah,
I don't
go
know.
ahead. What's that?
I'll reset my stats to
Yeah.
have 2 points of damage on them. But
Okay.
I got a success.
So yeah, Conifer, lead the way, no trouble. Finlar, you're acting as scout, so you're the first one who's going to hear it. Toil and trouble, toil and trouble. This deep guttural voice kind of echoes through the hills that you're crossing through. The next moment, you see a large, muscular ogre dragging a sack, and there's something kicking inside the sack, causing the ogre to repeatedly bash the sack against like nearby trees. Sack stops kicking. Shut up, you, I said, shut up. as he
Man,
continues
that
on
looks
his
like a
march. He's
fat lot of
unaware.
not my problem. I will return to the party and tell them of the large ogre beating a guy to death in a sack that I saw.
Could you tell if it was a halfling in the sack or not?
I think the sack was a bit large for that.
You got enough successes. Yeah, it was too big for a halfling.
Well, I will put this out there. A, it might be somebody that we could ransom back to his family. Or B, maybe he can just give us a reward on his own account. Or C, if he's already dead, we turn him the scalp and say he was a bandit.
I like the way you think.
I have something on them, you know. But I have
There you
like
go.
monies and loots and things.
Probably
So
something
we,
shiny.
So we just kill the ogre?
I mean, we could maybe talk to him.
Good one. Let's get him.
Get back in this one tank.
Sure.
Sure. Talking to someone. Do we do that?
You hear that, son? We're going to save someone today.
I might go.
There's no response.
Oh no.
You get the feeling he might be mad at you. Yeah. Give me just a second.
We've ruined Jeremy's magical axe.
No, it's still worth it.
Yeah, so I'll put you all over here. Kind of out.
Unfortunately,
of
the
way.
repairs you did also took the form of empathy damage to the axe.
And we'll just activate this map just in case combat happens. Yeah, you see this big ogre dragging the sack. He's walking away from you. Unaware of you.
Bufune is just gonna shoot it. I don't like ogres.
Okay. Those of you who just want to start attacking, go for it.
Yeah.
As soon as I see him draw his bow, I'm like, all right, here we go, and I'll go running in with the sword.
Let me do a scouting test for the ogre. Oh
Ah,
shit, he
jeez.
rolls one die. And he does pull it. So he whips around. So those of you who are doing ranged, you can get your shots off. Those of you who are closing into melee, you're not going to get there before initiative starts.
I figure I'm going to awkwardly yell, hello there at him
Whoa, Mafuni.
in a friendly manner as he gets just murdered.
I'm gonna push because I need some willpower.
Sure.
There we go. That
Oh
hurt.
my god.
That
Oh.
hurt.
Worth
Ouch.
Groin pull.
it. It was worth it.
The ogre spins around as these arrows just start sprouting on him like, oh god, oh it hurts. He's still up though. Any other ranged attacks? Or are we rolling initiative?
You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll do a ranged. No, because that damages agility. Nah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with this thing.
Sure.
I'm fully committing to my awkward hello there as we attempt to murder him.
Sure. So Mafune, 2 cards. You get a 4 and a 3. All right, then I'll start rolling down the list. Conifer, you get a 7. For Bowdy, you get an 8. Fenlar, that's a 5. McGavin, God, ouch, that's a 10. And the ogre, it's a 2. Anyone want to trade?
I mean, if it goes first, it can.
Pretty much
Can I
doesn't
trade with the
matter.
ogre?
No.
Damn.
worth trying.
All right. So the ogre is going to run up to Fenlar. And is going to swing hard with this bag. Luckily, he took a lot of damage to strength. He hits 2 points of damage. You got any armor?
Nope.
Okay. You take 2 points. I guess I need to begin combat. There we go. Mifune, you're up next.
Is there any penalty to shooting into a melee?
No.
Okay. I will shoot.
Yeah, unless you're like right there next to the dude, then there's penalties, but from where you're at, you're fine.
Okay.
One point of damage.
Okay.
Your opening
Oh.
salvo means that I get to roll on the critical injury table.
Oh, jeez. Just
Nice.
1 point left.
Yeah, you sever an arm artery. One of his arms just goes limp and he collapses to the ground. Ugh! Why? Why you hurt me?
Because you were there.
Yeah, we're out of combat. That's rude.
So swinging your sack around at another man.
It's only in self-defense. I mean, you all are... Ow! I'll tell you what, I'll give you my dinner if you let me go.
What else has he got on him?
Just a loincloth in the sack.
The
Oh
dinner
my God!
and your
How can we hurt
loincloth.
him?
He's basically like McGavin's brother.
Wait a minute. I've got an
McGavin
idea.
rushes over
Yeah.
and performs a heal test.
I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
You're my orders to beat Danny DeVito.
I've got an idea. What if I were to tell you that there was a job opportunity where there was unlimited food of whatever type you desired?
I like food. Yeah, you recover. You plug up the severed artery, so he's no longer suffering from the critical injury. Still broken, but
Yes. So sorry, my loincloth brethren. I'm so sorry. I didn't see it. There were a lot of people in the way and trees. And, I mean, I've had a day. I'm very sorry. Very sorry.
I'm feeling better, and I could use the job. I've been unemployed for a while.
I understand how that is. Now, how do you feel about guard duty? It can feel a little sedentary and mind-numbing sometimes, but there's lots of food involved. You can't eat the people there. That's who you're being paid.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, you know.
I mean, discretion is part of the job.
What you're saying
Right.
is he can't eat all the people there.
Okay.
Right, we'll have a flow chart.
So I've got a question. My old job, the last guy I worked for, he paid me. He paid me to go to schools and just kick all the children. Like, will there be children that I can kick as hard as I possibly can?
What if they looked like children all the time? Or were children?
That would work. That would work. So, I guard. I get to eat people every now and then, and I get to kick children.
Or people who look like them?
And you won't kill me?
I mean, we basically already did, so no.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, you know it.
My ribs.
Kill you
Oh,
once,
quiet
shame
down,
on you.
Fenlaw. He's got like 20 arrows
Kill
in
you
him.
twice,
Oh.
shame on us, and we don't need any shame on us.
As the bag starts whimpering, like, help me. He's like, quiet you. And he, with his last bit of strength, he picks it up and slams it into the ground, and the bag goes quiet again. Sorry.
What you got in there?
Oh, I got a priest.
Is that
I
valuable?
draw an arrow, aim it at the bag.
I was going to eat him for dinner.
Now, how
Know
do
where
you
they've
tell-
been?
In a
How do you...
preschool?
Wait, did you say preschool or priest school?
Priest school. I've been to a
Okay,
preschool
yeah.
before, too. I kicked a lot of kids there.
Oh,
They go flying. Hit the walls.
Yes, I bet if you get a nice running start, you could probably get 4 or 5 of them all in one go.
Sometimes
the
they stick
highest?
between my toes, though, and so it kind of ruins the score.
What's the highest you've kicked one though? The highest.
Well over my head. It went over the building. It went.
Impressive.
I think we'll get along fine, Mr. Monster, sir.
Oh,
I
the
think
name's
you've-
Courage.
Courage.
It's the
Welcome
same
to the-
random encounter.
I know.
I know. I knew it once I heard it. I was like, this sounds familiar.
Yeah.
And and honestly, it sort of worked out in somewhat
The same exact
way.
way.
Yeah, it
He's
did.
working for us again.
Really?
In the Forbidden
Yeah.
Lands campaign, they came across him, beat Courage down, talked him to him, and then hired him to be a guard.
No way.
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, he guarded all of our most
He went.
profitable treasures.
Yeah. He went to our keep and was our most reliable guard.
He's
Yeah.
a good dude.
He's a good dude.
That guy.
There was a bandit raid on the keep once, and Kurg killed
care
all
of
the
it.
bandits and then impaled them on spikes and set the spikes around the outside of the keep to scare off any other bandits.
We just showed up and there's a bunch of sticks with heads on them, and we're like, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I like this.
Some
He's
people
very
were
effective.
like, we don't know how we feel about heads on sticks, and we're like, we feel good about heads on sticks.
We're like,
Fine.
just make sure it's the bandits' heads on stick. Merchants, things like that, they're fine, but the bandit, totally fine. Well,
Fantastic.
I mean, should, like, did you come with us? I mean, we're not actually heading back there now, though. We got, like, another thing that we're doing. Do you know how to get to Barrett? Do you know of a place called Barrett's Keep?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know where that's at.
Okay, well, that's ours now.
Nice.
We got a guy there who's like cleaning it up for us. Don't eat him.
Oh.
Well,
How about
Yeah,
King?
his name's Al. He's a good worker.
Okay.
He's working. If he's still working, like, don't eat him.
Oh, but if he stops working, then you want me to eat him.
Not immediate. Like, if he doesn't work for like 2 or 3 days, then by all means.
Like, sometimes he's
Nice.
got to take a
Just like
break,
hours.
and that's okay ish.
Okay.
That's part of the joy of having a fellow like you there. It's not always the fact that you're going to actually do it, it's the insinuation.
That you could.
it's the
Not
implication.
really in any danger, but yes.
If you all check the stronghold sheets under your hirelings, I've added Courage.
About those implications.
Okay. I'll tell you what, we got 10
Celery
minutes.
people meat.
Yeah. We got 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and do our closing questions, and we'll pick up next section, making it back to that one town, Melanir.
Further committed to cannibalism every day.
Yeah. And if I understand correctly, the plan is to then roll around and take care of that Orlane job. And then see
The New
what-
Orleans job.
the new Orlane job. Perfect. I don't know if it's appropriate to make jokes.
By the flooded swamp, even.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're good people.
Like, this is horribly inappropriate. Let's go back to talking about kicking children and eating people.
Yeah, priests in the preschool.
Yes, right to that.
Oh God. Oh God.
Here we go.
Checking all the boxes.
All right, let's do some XP questions. Did you participate? That's a yes for everyone. Travel through at least one hex? That's also a yes. Did you discover a new adventure site? No, I don't think so. Defeat one or more monsters? Yeah. Find treasure? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you build a function in your stronghold? You obtained your stronghold. So yeah, take a point for that. Anyone activate a pride?
Maybe. So like my pride is like he really wants to be a thief. So every time he does like sleight of hand, I'm always going to push it because he wants to be a thief.
So go ahead and take it for now. But so you're aware in the future, it's a specific mechanic to activate your pride.
Okay.
You have a pride die.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So what that means is when you roll the attribute, the skill tied to your pride, if you fail it, you then get to roll your pride die.
Okay.
And that's what it is. And it's it's a D12, so there's a higher chance for success. If you succeed, you succeeded using your pride. It's great. If you fail, you lose that pride. You have to go a session without a pride, and then the session after that, you get to pick out a new pride. But go ahead and take it for now, because you didn't know about it. And if you would have, you probably would have rolled that pride die. So now we know.
Mercifully didn't need to because he pushed well.
Yeah.
Did you suffer from your dark secret? I need to redo these questions because I think this party's just made entirely of dark secrets. So
No, it's
Mine's not so much a dark secret as a secret that could get him
dark
arrested.
out there.
it's just a
out
dark
there.
fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McGavin's an open book. He has no secrets from anyone.
There you go. There you go.
McGavin's dark secret is he really doesn't like the taste of halfling, but he's kind of, just has to do it.
I love the taste of it. It's delicious. It's like it's like a Sunday morning.
No, his dark secret is that he's a halfling.
I hate to admit it, I one time spared a man.
How could you?
So good. Did you risk your life for another PC? Anyone think they can take this? No?
I risked
Mr.
my
Alliance
axe.
in PC. The guy in the bag.
You did. It's questionable on his being alive. He's not going to be
No, that's
alive
true.
for long. Well, yeah. Finally, did anyone perform an extraordinary action? No?
I convinced Manko somehow that I'm his dad, despite everything with McGavin.
I'll take that. Yeah, I am really. There's going to be developments with Manko, and I'm so excited for those to play out.
Me
I think Mifune picking a lock with a frying pan is pretty extraordinary.
That was also pretty great.
extraordinary. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, seeing as we now have a stronghold, everyone increase your reputation point by 1.
Oh boy.
So yeah.
Is that our first
You're
reputation?
the bastards of Barracks Keep. Go on.
Yeah, you
Bastards
are.
of Barracks.
We
Whoa.
ended the winter.
You
Would
did.
you argue that we're legitimate?
You are now
Well, I
legitimate.
mean, we are now. We own
bastards.
property. It's in the deed. Yeah.
We're taking it back.
Legitimate bastards.
There we go.
Bringing it back.
I saved up all my experience from last time, so I've got a lot to play with now.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah, that's what we got. Let's do some closing plugs. Bert, what you got happening this week?
I'm not sure. My production computer kind of just went to the big scrap heap in the sky today, so I'm not sure how streaming is going to work. But supposedly Friday would be a BX Dungeons and Dragons game.
Yeah.
And this Sunday, some Shadowrun using Tech Noir. I'm sure I will have figured something out by then, at least.
And if not, I'm sure Jeff or I could run the stream for you. You just have to get us your stream key.
Very true. Very true. And check out the podcast at Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com. Give the YouTube channel some love. I'm like really low on people on there. Who would have thunk it? That's fine. It's YouTube. It's the backup for the streams.
There you go. Yeah, it's the safekeeping place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff, what do you got?
Friday, we're actually playing Traveler finally. We're doing character creation, going through that. It's a fun little process. I don't know if I'll have time to start the adventure or not, but we're definitely doing character creation, so that's going to be fun. Saturday, we're doing Wandering 2nd Edition. We've been continuing our campaign. And then Monday, we've got Ultraviolet Grasslands, which is probably the last episode in that run, unless things go crazy. But, I mean, things go crazier than they normally go.
Yeah.
And then, otherwise, it should be the last of that campaign.
Very cool. You announced what we're doing after that?
No, we're playing Holler next. So Savage World setting, 1930s Appalachia, but like cut away from the rest of the universe to be in its own thing. It's gonna be fun. We played a couple rounds of it already. You can catch it on our YouTube channel. Actually, you can catch me and Jeremy and a couple of folks that are normally on Lollygaggers. We tested it out. It's a lot of fun. So it's gonna be even funner when we play the campaign.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Jeremy.
Sure. You know what? I feel like if you like the nonsense we do, you'll probably like a comic called Black Blizzard. And if you like that, there's this Patreon for Aaron Reese where you can see those comics, you can see future comic stuff, you can see RPG assets, maps, lots of great things. Go!
Oh, back it. It's the right thing to do.
It is. That's science.
These are facts.
That is a fact.
All right, here on Defenders. Friday, we'll be back for some more Shadowrun. They're breaking into an elven church that's very well protected magically, so it's gonna go great. Saturday, nothing here on DOK, but Saturday night, this person you all may be familiar with, Adam, has talked Jeremy, Dan, and I into playing some Kingdom Death Monster, so Grim and Perilous plays Saturday night. I'm sorry, Jeff, I'm really sorry.
That's a fun show. Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah, it's a fun show.
Yeah.
Watch it. You'll feel so good about yourselves.
I do have to. Adam hasn't asked me to, and I'm not gonna make him, but I will take it upon myself to tell less disgusting jokes on stream. Although they're hilarious, it kept Adam from being able to upload that video to YouTube. So sorry.
We need
weird,
to
'cause you're
warn him in
usually, like-
advance to cut the audio, and then we can tell the joke.
Chuck's usually such a paragon of like goodness and virtue. It's just so
So surprising.
strange.
So out of character.
I know. This is G-rated, right?
Yeah, super G-rated.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, another big announcement. We've
for
been doing
great.
Curse of Strahd every other Thursday for Watercolors and Warriors. And today we all kind of had a little conversation, and we've decided that our Strahd, our version of Strahd in the game, is Nicolas Cage.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that was
nice.
Strahd for everybody, right? Right?
I didn't know that. I know it now. So yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to play a good Nicolas Cage.
Or Christopher Walken. He's also a good.
They
That checks out.
requested Nicolas Cage.
Just have him run through the streets saying, "I'm a vampire.
I'm a vampire." That's it.
Oh, that's
But yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, that's what we got. I don't know. Anyone got anything else to throw out there? No?
Check our Discord.
Check our Discord. Yeah. And until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and I was about to say
Bash your food with frying pan.
bash your food with frying pans. That's it. Start fires, do drugs, bash your food with frying pans. Deuces.